Hey, what's up guys? I am back from vacation, which means I'm at another theme park. I know it sounds weird, I have a weird life. But I'm at Universal today. I have a few different things I have to accomplish. Let's go inside and check it out. But before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time. So click that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. Well, what is it exactly that I need to accomplish today? First of all, Nikki has sent me to do some errands. She wants me to grab a couple pass holder things for her today. We'll see if I can accomplish that. We'll save that for last, see if I can do it. One of the main things I want to talk about is Halloween Horror Nights. As of filming, we are exactly 1 month away from the best theme park event. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I want to check out the park, see what's happening with that. Plus, some of my rumors, they are starting to solidify. I'm going to tell you which ones are really firming up. And also, since I just got back from my vacation, cramming in that last summer vacation, I want to see how busy the park is. How many of you guys are actually cramming in that last minute vacation? Like Nikki, she starts back with her school next week, so the local schools, they're getting ready to start. I know you northern guys, a little more time, but let's see what the park is like. How many of you guys are like cramming in that last minute vacation? Actually, I'm here a little later than normal. Normally I start my day early, but to get an accurate picture of how busy the park is going to be, I thought I should start a little later, like most of you guys do. The first thing I want to talk about today, the first part of this video, I want to go over Halloween Horror Nights. It's actually 1 month from today. Team members, they get a preview a couple days before that, before September 6th. But what I want to talk about is something Universal has not discussed with us yet, no announcements, though they just tweeted an announcement is coming. I don't know if it's going to be house related or scare zone related, but I wanted to talk about the scare zones. The word I've been given on the 5 scare zones, 4 of them the person is like, oh, these are pretty solid, these 4 are pretty solid. The first one, which is going to be not so solid, is Anarcade. It's going to be down this little strip here. Production Central is, I think, what they call it. Anarcade, a combination of the words anarchy and arcade. So that kind of gives us an idea of what the theming would be like, but this one is not so solid. The other 4 I'm going to tell you about, pretty solid, are going to happen. Let's get to those. Okay, I'm here on Hollywood Boulevard. This is a scare zone during Halloween Horror Nights, but I want to reiterate, these are rumors. Universal has not confirmed any of the stuff I'm talking about today with scare zones, unless they announce something later today, which I'm going to keep an eye on my phone. But this is how I approach my channel. I act like you and I are hanging out in a coffee shop talking. So that's why I don't mind talking about rumors or speculation, because that is what would happen at the coffee shop. If I'm at the coffee shop, I wouldn't be, oh, I can't talk about that, that's not official. I wouldn't be that way. I'd be, oh, I heard the coolest thing. I don't know if it's true, but here's the coolest thing. That's what I'm doing today, guys. Now, regarding this scare zone, we're pretty solid. We're pretty sure this is going to be like a plastic surgery horror show right here. Yep, right down here, the scare zone plastic surgery. Makes sense, right? This is Hollywood Boulevard. What do those actors and actresses need? And maybe me, some plastic surgery to stay good looking on camera. This year, my source says this is pretty solid. Plastic surgery, so you can expect a lot of doctors and people running and nurses running around in masks, blood all over their scrubs. Probably they'll have different sets set up where operations are occurring and, you know, stuff is squirting out. I expect all of that. Now that wasn't told by my source, that's just what you would expect from a scare zone of plastic surgery, right? Now I don't see any physical props out here, and I don't expect to see any. Like from past Halloween Horror Nights, what I recall is most of the props they use here are rollable. They just roll them out of sight during the daytime. They do have some lighting set up for Halloween Horror Nights, but no physical props here yet. Walking out of Hollywood Boulevard, straight ahead, we're going to go into Battery Park, another scare zone. You may remember this one from the last couple years, having all the pumpkins lit up, all the jack-o'-lanterns lit up on the trees. This year, pretty solid bet it's going to be a scare zone for the Vikings. That's the word we're getting, a Vikings scare zone. Again, there are no physical props in this scare zone yet, just like 5 big lighting towers. That's it for now. This is a spot where they would have like some props during the daytime, just covered up if they're too scary. These are the only evidence of Halloween Horror Nights right now. These big lighting towers. Like I said, there's 5 of them throughout this scare zone. Last year they had all those pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. Now I do want to point out, it's the scare zone names and theming that I'm pretty sure about. I am less sure of the locations except for plastic surgery. Being there on Hollywood Boulevard makes the most sense. That one I feel pretty good about that one. These other ones are from a speculation map. Not as sure, and we'll see why just in a minute here. The last 2 scare zones I want to mention, we're pretty sure about Zombieland and then the music and films of Rob Zombie. Now, over here, you know where Killer Clowns were last year? That's where this map is saying the music and films of Rob Zombie is going to be. Let me show you a quick little peek at it. But I think a better spot would be in Old New York, the Old New York area, because that's where they have all the stages and the music like in the past. But right over here by Transformers and like near the film vault, this old scare zone from Killer Clowns, supposedly the films and music of Rob Zombie. I'm not sure about the location. Okay, now let's head over to the area, the scare zone where Zombieland is supposed to be. And you'll see, that would be a better spot for Rob Zombie's music and films. Let's go over there and check it out. But before we get to that scare zone, the Blues Brothers, let's check out at least one song.
Rhythm and Blues Review.
So right here, this area, this whole New York area should be Zombieland. For sure Zombieland is coming. Now as far as the area, I can see why maybe they want this to be the area for Zombieland. They need a lot of space maybe. But I was just thinking as far as the stage goes, this would be a good spot for the stage for Rob Zombie to show some of his music and highlight his films and stuff. But now that I think about it, maybe it's just the space they need for all the zombies they're gonna have, I guess. So there we have it, 5 scare zones, 4 of them I feel pretty solid about, not so sure about Anarcade. But which ones did you find most interesting? Which one would you most be looking forward to? We've got Plastic Surgery over there on Hollywood Boulevard, the Vikings, the music and films of Rob Zombie, and then Zombieland. My vote, I think I'd be looking forward to Rob Zombie the most. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Which one would you most like to see happen? Now I did want to mention 2 houses that have not been announced that my sources saying are solid. That's going to be a house for the movie Us, and then a house for A Night of 1,000 Corpses. I'm hoping maybe one of those are going to be announced on my phone, like on Twitter or something before I leave today, because they should be making another Halloween Horror Nights announcement today, but we'll see. But as far as I know, those 2 houses, Us and 1,000 Corpses, good bets for this year Halloween Horror Nights. Now right now I want to mention something I've never mentioned on camera. It's in my description, so if you read the descriptions of the videos, you know about this. Rick's Flix Tours, I do offer myself as a tour guide, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4-hour personal tour guide for you guys. I do that by email, that way I can kind of coordinate the dates. I don't want to double book, and I'm considering I may offer this for Halloween Horror Nights. I haven't decided on that yet, but if you want to book me as your tour guide, like on a regular day here at Universal or Disney, check out the email below. And now for another thing I wanted to do today. Let's walk around the park checking out the wait times. The crowd levels seem to be pretty good. You guys cramming in that last minute vacation plan to visit Universal. Let's see how busy it is. Let's just walk around, check out some of the wait times, and then I've got to do a couple of little shopping items for Nikki. I cannot forget that. Now this isn't going to be a comprehensive list. I'm not going to go to every ride. There's a few rides I like to check just to see what the crowd levels are like. Let's go check those out. ET was just 30 minutes. A 35-minute wait for The Simpsons. I don't think that's too bad. Well, the listed standby wait for Men in Black, just 15 minutes, but the line is all the way out here. I've never seen the line for standby that long. Single rider still? Just 5 minutes. Single rider, baby. Since we were talking about Halloween Horror Nights earlier, over here by MIB, we've seen this up for a while, but they're adding a few new features. There's a haunted house back there. Don't know what it's going to be yet. And because of Halloween Horror Nights, the stadium shut down here, the Fear Factor Stadium, getting ready for the Academy of Villains. As you can see, they have the Fear Factor sign all blacked out. Because Halloween Horror Nights, this show will not be happening. Raise your hands if you still wish it was Bill and Ted's and not the Academy of Villains. Nothing against the Academy of Villains. It's a great, fun, entertaining show. But in my opinion, it doesn't come close to the fun and enjoyment of Bill and Ted's. No way. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you prefer Academy of Villains, or do you really, really wish they would bring back Bill and Ted's? And now the real litmus test, Escape from Gringotts. You know, not too bad at just 40 minutes. I would expect 60, but it's only 40. That's pretty good. Hey, if you're here on vacation and it's just a 40-minute wait in August, that's good. Jump on that. Most pass holders, not big fans of Fast and the Furious. Just a 15-minute wait right now. I'm surprised it's a longer wait than Gringotts. But Transformers, 60-minute wait right now. Hey, and if you haven't seen it yet, I did do a video, Transformers versus Spider-Man. Go check it out. See who won. The Transformers queue, though, doesn't look too inviting. Goes all the way down there. But look, as we turn around, guess what? Popping the water plug just for old time's sake. You know it's a hot day at Universal when they pop the fire hydrant. They are utilizing the virtual line for Jimmy Fallon today, but also standby, which is only a 5-minute wait. Jimmy Fallon, not a fan favorite with pass holders, but I tell you what, it is a great way to cool down. That queue in the show, very cool. Oh, and a day like today, we need it. Now this is my kind of ride, Rip Ride Rocket. 50-minute wait for standby. It does have a single rider line. They are not listing a time on the single rider. At worst, it's half that, 25 minutes, at worst. And here's the big test for wait times. Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, 75 minutes. That's a pretty long wait. But hey, it does have a single rider line now. Utilize that, it works. You can see the queue for Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, all the way out by the banana trees now. Whew. And now for the task Nikki sent me here to do. She wants a new pass holder lanyard and pass holder magnet. The magnet flew off the car, and then the lanyard, she thinks there's a new one. I'm not sure about this. I think this may be a fail for me. Now, Guest Services has sent me over to the pass holder lounge for the new magnet. It is a brand new magnet, but the lanyards, they are not going to be out until pass holder appreciation days, so we're going to have to wait on the lanyard, but I can pick up the magnet now. And if you are a pass holder but do not know where the pass holder lounge is, right here on Hollywood Boulevard, Studio Styles. Let's go get that magnet. So here is the new magnet for pass holders. Success with this one. And also, I'm going to go ahead and get the pin. I normally don't do the pins, but there is a new pass holder pin each month. This is for August, but maybe I'll start collecting these, who knows. And here's a little peek into the pass holder lounge. They're selling IOA 20th anniversary t-shirts over there, but you can get your sodas and waters here. I wish they had free water. They don't have it. I think this is sponsored by Coke, so they want you to buy a Coke instead of having some free water. And speaking of pass holder stuff and Halloween Horror Nights, right inside here, the CyberMax store, also known as the Beverly Wilshire, this is where you can get your special pass holder Halloween Horror Nights gear, right in here. And with that being said, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching Rick's Flix, and now it's time to relax. Okay, it is viewer shout out time. I admit I am behind on these because of my vacation, so let's get rolling. First off, a big thank you to Catherine and Daddy Dave. They're going to be joining Team Butterbeer in October. Next up, here's a coconut smile to Laura B. Thanks for supporting the channel, Laura B. And another friend of the channel, Chattanooga Chambers. They'll be at Universal this week. And now, a coconut smile to Maya Moo. Thanks for supporting the channel. I love saying Maya Moo. But wait, that's not all. A coconut smile to Honey Poo. another name I love saying. Thank you so much, Honey Poo. And lastly, for today, my favorite U.S. Marine, Craig. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Nikki and I really appreciate it, Craig.